Good morning, Deify here, and welcome back to Kitty Powers Matchmaker. I just realized I don't want both my headphones in, and this episode we see if any of our matches last episode paid off. I mean, that goes for just about every episode, but last episode I set up a lot of matches in hopes that some of them would. Let's see what we got. Oh, it doesn't seem so good, but you never know. Hazel Knockwing, okay. Morgan and I are still a couple, and we've moved in together. We do both so enjoy diamond jewelry, and I love Morgan so much I can easily tolerate his predilection for not using a plate. And because I was totally honest with him, I know our love will endure. We're so in love and things just couldn't be rosier. Well, I'm glad you two, but really not as glad as I wish I could be. Kate never... Oh... Unfortunately, Archer finished with me. We probably won't be keeping in touch. I really liked Archer, particularly his interest in archaeology. I didn't even mind his strange infatuation with hoarding. It didn't bother me that much. I think the little white lies I told didn't really help in the end. I'm feeling pretty bad about the whole thing. The matching onesies were probably one step too far. Yeah, that's a pretty big step to take with people. Well, I guess we're doing a VIP again, so here's Chloe Baglow, the celebrity vegan chef, who probably won't be a vegetarian, but we'll see. She's a Libra, and looking for a man. She's interested in stand-up comedy, classified information, and watching zombie movies. She lives for green eyes and light brown hair. She's active, carefree, extrovert, experimental, and spicy. And her bad habit is arguing over nothing, and her guilty pleasure is clay pigeon shooting. Let's see what we have for this classic hipster type. So this is going to be an interesting one. I'm going to try a few more experiments rather than the safe match, because here's Benjamin Donkey Lee. We met him last episode, I believe. I mean, here's Darren Butterlong, 5 out of 5, but I'm going to avoid that for right now. He is definitely the preferred backup. But I want to see if these two work out better. He likes new school thinking and parachuting and new media. These top two may line up. Maybe he's kind of a hipster or something, and we'll see if we can get that 5 out of 5 or a second date and see what happens. There wasn't a lot of attraction with anyone who she had a good personality with, so I guess we're just going to have to hope for personality over looks, because, well... She apparently doesn't really care for how anyone looks in my black books. We have a glam ponytail, and he wants a cold, no-meat dish. And nothing fried. Cold, no-meat, nothing fried. Well, that's going to be hiyashi chuka. It's yellow noodles and vegetables. Can't go wrong there. I mean, that is about as plain as it gets, other than maybe, that's debatable with some of the other stuff. Wasn't there just a plain noodles one? I guess we'll try activity. If you had to choose, would you rather have a home with a high-maintenance garden or a patio with a hot tub? Okay, high-maintenance garden. We're both fully activated. Kitty here, we will keep our VIP in tip-top shape so that maybe we can get that wonderful second date. And we will keep Darren. I think I'm going to try going on a second date with him, even with the 5 out of 5. I think I will keep Darren as a backup. Oh, I thought I saw tradition. It must have been one too far away. Darren will be a backup in case we need a quick and dirty match, because this guy, you know, guilty pleasures and bad habits don't line up or something. At least we'll have something to fall back on. Oh no, an unexpected occurrence is distracting my attention. In layman's terms, look, a distraction! Oh, spider? Ah, look, spiders are my favorite of all the arthropods. I didn't even notice the spider. I was way too distracted by the distraction that's over there. Indeed, yeah. I am telling the absolute truth. Again, no tradition coming. Oh, there it is. Wow, we had to spend all of our money. That would be about 70 coins. Saving money, do you prefer to put cash on your mattress or buy bitcoins? Okay, so we have 2 5 out of 5s. That's very nice. We have some delicious complimentary chocolates. You don't like fancy fondant and you love coconut charm. How about this guy? That's fancy. That's not fancy fondant. Is it? I didn't think that was. Oh my gosh, but we're not doing so hot. We did very, very neutrally. Okay, well, your chocolate selection skills are unimpressive. I literally couldn't tell them apart. Of course, they all do really look the same, but it'd be really funny if they didn't look the same and that game was super easy. But we're gonna get the second date, even though I could have easily gone for that 5 out of 5 match. I'm going to try and make a good one. I'm actually a little amazed that I've picked 2 hard restaurants randomly in a row. It's making the dating quite easy, actually, but yeah, knowledge of local fooderies is very good. May I take your order? Blonde long hair with green eyes. We would like a hot no-meat dish. And nothing weird. Okay. Is Ertzopa good? Because it's just yellow pea soup. It's really fine. Okay, so I would prefer to do guilty pleasure. Oh, it was off? But I'll do bad habit. Okay, I'm just gonna spend all my money, apparently. Guilty pleasures, I think they would line up. He has a rational compulsion for spending too much money. That's not embarrassing, it's everything. And we like arguing over nothing. Oh, no issue with that at all. I think we are a go right here. I'm just gonna set these two up if I can. Blue and spicy are what I'm looking for. So let's just do that. When putting away your felt tip pens, organize them by shade or chuck them in the box. Chuck them in the box. Just chuck them in the box. Chaos can be a great thing. I don't know. There's a song there somewhere. Okay, let's see what we got. Vanilla. Skinny. Van, skin, dub. Van, skin, dub, tea. Van, skin, dub, tea. Van, skin, dub, tea. Banana, cheese. Van, skin, dub, tea, cheese. Van, skin, what was it? Van, skin, dub, tea, banana, cheese. That's right. Okay, well, skinny latte. I guess I only really needed to remember these three, the drinks, but you know, it'll work out either way. So we really want spiciness right now, because that's something easy we can talk about and get a guaranteed yes on. Would you rather have a game of Snap or Spin the Bottle? Wow, Spin the Bottle, really? We'd definitely like Spin the Bottle. Yes, our waiter is here somewhere. Long blonde hair with green eyes. Erica! Get over here! Never do that to your waitress. That's, you know, probably very rude. Definitely very rude, and it also causes a scene, which I'm not really sure how you feel about causing a scene. I'd be like, let's avoid it. But how about using me? Oh yeah, I have a good feeling about these two. Okay, next we'll move on to Jeff. Jeff Woodgasket, a royal portrait painter and an Aquarius who's looking for a woman. He's interested in life drawing, being waited on, and arty ceramics, and he loves green eyes and dark brown hair. He's relaxed, methodical, extrovert, traditional, and romantic. His bad habit is turning up late, and his guilty pleasure is decorating some cakes. Do we have someone for you? Interesting, interesting. We have two people who are about the same for him. The first one we're going to try is Abigail Shepgasket, because their last names both end in gasket, so that must be good, right? She's a 2-star nurse, and they line up horoscopically. They both like arty ceramics, but there's no attraction. And we need to learn everything else, but here's hoping that interests line up quite well. And now for some delicious Greek food. And he's pretty hungry, so that's good. We'll hope that we can get some food that actually he likes, but we never really get to choose that. So, you know, whatever. But yeah, Jeff and I forgot her name here, so we're doing really great already. Black hair's really good. We have vintage curls bowl cut. And we would like something hot with no meat, of course. That's those stuffed courgette, and tomato flowers. That sounds good. 2 portions of kolokithoanthoi. Okay. Yeah, that's not a mouthful at all. Maybe I'll never order that again. I'll order something simpler to say. When you visit a gallery, do you prefer pretty watercolor landscapes or challenging avant-garde art? Okay, watercolor landscapes. The old ways are, in fact, the best. They're doing very well already. I'm glad for you two. Just keep it going. You only have 4 more to get right. Let's do, what do we think will show up first? Farting or X's? I think X will show up this time. When shopping in department stores, do you head for the home furnishings or underwear? Oh, home furnishings. So we best hope that our X doesn't... Oh, okay, it's our X. I mean, she is 2 stars. The problem is he's a VIP. But I think we're good to just say it's my ex. I haven't seen them. Yeah, they don't look very pleased. But it's not a strike. I think that we might still be able to pull off a second date if this one lines up, which is great. When it comes to friends, do you like to organize group activities or let someone else organize? Okay, organize group activities. We are the organized pair. And of course we get like this minigame also, which is my least favorite. It's one of the most fun, I suppose, in-game, but it's one of the least fun to actually do. It had a lusciously luxuriant texture, it was deliciously and utterly satisfying, it had a hint of extravagant opulence, it had a delectable underbelly of divine nectar, it had a sensationally sassy aftertaste, and it had a fabulously creamy moistness. I got thrown for a loop because I'm so used to doing hard restaurants that I was like, whoa, 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 where's the 7th one? Game's glitching out again, can't handle this. Yeah, you could take them or leave them, that's what I was worried about. But she will want to see us again, we will get a second date, and hopefully they will realize that they were meant to be. Finally, we got a not-so-fancy restaurant as we come to Mother's Tucker. Ah, very nice. Okay, nice to see you again, Abigail. Abigail, that's her name. Very good. Now we have Pompaponi here, and what would you like? Something hot with fish? I'm sure we can make that happen. Barbecued shrimp sounds hot with fish. Delicious giant shrimps straight from the Barbie. Let's get that. Throw it in my mouth, except please don't, because I'm really not a fan of shrimp. Bad habit or guilty pleasure? Let's try bad habit again. Do you have any bad habits? Being a clean freak, I actually like that. And we can't help turning up late. It could be worse. You know what? That's not all terrible. If they line up on some other things, I think that is a great match right there. Which means I'm going to try one more personality and an interest, I would assume. So what do I think will line up? Maybe social. When out with a partner, would you keep hands off in public or make public displays of affection? Nice! Public displays of affection. Very good. Oh, Kitty here making things even easier as we shoot our VIP. Now all we need to do is talk about interests. Oh, she just has to make a quick call. Okay, well she has the long hair with the bowl cut and a fairly nothing silhouette, so blue eyes, that's a good thing to remember too. Oh no, the power's out. How does this keep happening? Come back here, okay? Come on, come back, come sit down again. There you go, sit. Good. Don't ever say that to your date. Don't treat them like a dog. Or a cat that you've trained really well. If you can teach your cat to sit, that's amazing. Still don't do it to a woman. This is life advice right here. I heard that you're interested in arty ceramics. Yeah, I love them. Whoa, I'm into arty ceramics too. An amazing coincidence. And now we will get an easy phone number to call, 322-756, 322-756. I think that may be the first time on this series that I've actually dialed the phone on screen rather than with my keyboard. I'm not sure if that's like important or it's definitely not important, but it's just something that stuck out in my head, and yeah, you really like them. Will you go out with me? Yes, I think I'm in love with you. Good job, you two. Congratulations. Claps for me. We're doing very well. Look at this guy's facial hair and tell me that we do not need to set him up immediately. Levi Pilot, a groovy t-shirt designer, and a Virgo looking for a woman. He's interested in crowdfunding, rock nightclubs, and giant anime robots, and he has a preference for green eyes and dusty pink hair. Active, carefree, extrovert, experimental, and romantic. His bad habit is being smelly, and his guilty pleasure is going fishing. Let's see if we have a match. We're at another interesting impasse. Let's just take a look at this. Martha Morewine here, the village dignitary. I think that's good. They're both hippie, but she's a Scorpio. They don't line up horoscopically, and there's no attraction, but they have some similar interests. 4 out of 5. And then Maisie Pinklong, a costume designer. I think that might be edgy, though, so that may not line up. No, nothing there. No attraction, but... And she's not so edgy. She may actually not be edgy at all. I have no idea why she dresses like that. But again, 4 out of 5. The thing that's turning the table is she likes government policy and being pedantic, and I don't know that those line up. Whereas, my game froze a little bit. Whereas Martha Morewine likes chewing nails, which might be good with being smelly. They're both fairly unclean habits, I suppose. And she likes watching rugby, which I think is sporty. Going fishing may be like vintage with a side of sporty, but I think it has to be. So I'm going to give him ginger hair and take him out with Martha Morewine. This is a couple where I'm fairly confident they will work out very well. So I think I'm just going to set them up. Martha and Levi. Marvi. I'm not getting anything. Let's just continue on. So we have black pompa long hair and purple lipstick, of course. And what is your preferred sustenance? Something cold with no meat and nothing spicy, like a garden salad? That sounds pretty good. 2 rations of garden salad. That doesn't seem very, you know, Jamaican, though. Like, I don't know why you'd go to a Jamaican restaurant and order a salad that you can get literally anywhere in the world. When you go on holiday, would you prefer a secluded hideaway or busy city with friends? Oh, busy city with friends. Yeah, very good. Definitely busy city with friends. Our food is here now. I have a feeling we're going to get pachinko this time. It hasn't shown up yet, but it's going to. I'm a little afraid to do activity because I don't want it to not line up. When buying books, would you rather look around a secondhand bookshop or download ebooks onto a tablet? Oh, ebooks onto a tablet. Very good. Oh no, something's in her eye. Granted, she does like, what was it, playing rugby or something, so she is sporty. Okay, good. I don't need to take a lot of time to do this one. We'll just get scissors, which is right there. And then this last one, let's just do it. We'll just throw another rock. And hey, we won again, so that's fantastic. Oh, you're getting me all hot under the collar. Yeah, your presence is arousing my biological instincts. Whoo, they getting horny. Okay, let's talk about one more thing. They might line up actively, but I'm not sure I'm really willing to find out, because I just want the easy one, because these two seem really great. Never take days off for Polosiki. Polosiki, of course. And let's just take it as it comes. Oh, what are we going to get? We're actually going to... Oh, it had to be Pachinko. Okay, well, she is very, modern? Is that the word for it? That's not traditional? I'm not really sure, but so I would really like to just, oh man, I should just be able to drop them in there if I weren't so bad at aiming it. Oh, come on! Bounce over! Bounce over! Yeah! Martha pays the bill! Don't shout that in a restaurant. I don't think she'd be very happy with that. But oh my gosh, we somehow barely got the pachinko to work out. And they fulfill your criteria. They fulfill mine as well. And yes, they think they're in love. Let's hope that these two work out well. So I chose Nicole here because I don't really know what her job is and I want to look it up. Nicole Troutkinski, an abattoir worker. Sagittarius. I'm gonna take a quick look at that. What is an abattoir? That would be a, let's see, a slaughterhouse. Okay. That is not at all what I was expecting. Okay, so she's like, not a butcher, she's the one who kills the animal. She's an abattoir worker and looking for a man. She's interested in wizardry, pancake makeup, and lion taming. Pancake makeup is very good, always. She lives for gray eyes and blue hair. She's relaxed, carefree, extrovert, experimental, and spicy. Her bad habit is playing loud music, and her guilty pleasure is diamante accessories. Bit of an edgy type. I'm going to start with Rex Dangledin, but I do have another one who I would be totally fine with setting up in one date. But I'll explain that if we need it. Rex Dangledin is a celebrity blogger and they line up horoscopically. They're both kind of geeky, or they have geeky tendencies, conspiracy theories, ghost trains, and evil queendoms. They actually might even both be kind of edgy too, but that's fantastic. We don't know anything about him, so we need to give her dark brown hair and hope that everything works out. And now for some delicious Chinese... No, I lost the Chinese restaurant, but it all worked out because we're getting Indian food, so he will not be very sad about that. In fact, he'll be happy. He must like Indian food. That's very good. I'm glad that I knew his preferences, of course. So we have a flock of seagulls Mario mustache here, and would we like to order? What's on our food radar? A hot no-meat dish and nothing spicy. Okay, man, you guys gotta stop coming to places that serve spicy food and not giving spicy food. I'll have 2 piaz bhaji if you don't mind. Sounds deliciously edible, doesn't it just? Now spin this and hope that some of these traits line up. We did pachinko. Haven't seen the farting minigame. I'm feeling that one this time. When you go on holiday, would you prefer a secluded hideaway or a busy city with friends? Okay, busy city, good. That also makes it easy if we get the farting minigame. Okay, but bring us our food. Oh, waiter! Please, thank you. And now we can spin once more and hope that good things come from this. See, we have gotten the spider minigame. In the local elections, would you make an informed decision or vote for the prettiest? Ooh, make an informed decision? Why would you ever want to do that? No, say the prettiest. He's only 3 stars, so he'll be fine with that, but, okay, when I was much younger, I entered the London Marathon. I took a plane and they called it cheating. Rude. When I was much younger, I had a pet gerbil. That gerbil is still with me to this day. I went kayaking once ages ago. I didn't realize that driving in flooded streets doesn't count as kayaking. I went kayaking once ages ago. This time I actually did it, don't worry. I went down some rapids and over a 100-foot waterfall, and I survived! That's, man, that's, impressive. I would not count on that every time, though. Okay, well, one more, I suppose. If this one lines up, they'll definitely get a second date. If it doesn't, then I'm kinda iffy. Let's just do activity because it's there. You're about to miss your train. Do you run for it or wait half an hour? He runs for it. I don't think we're going to get a second date with this guy. It just doesn't seem like the smartest thing I could do. Because they don't seem to be really compatible, and I just want her to work on her lying skills. That's gonna overshoot it. Oh man, no bueno, no zero. There is zero bueno here with your lying skills. Come on, girl. Run for it, of course. Yeah, we are lying. How'd you know? What tip should we give them? 12%. So 321 is 10. Divide that by 5. You get 64. So 321 plus 64, well, it should be roughly 386. Yeah, we are extremely intelligent. She didn't get the hearts there because badness and sadness. So, yeah, I'm not even sure if we'll get him, but do you want to see me again? No, okay, we didn't get him, so that's going to hurt my reputation, but what are you going to do? Actually, this is quite interesting. Upon further inspection, there's someone who I think might be a better match than our, first backup here, Xavier Eggsy, but I'm going to try him first because the other guy is just 4 out of 5, and if this guy is 5 out of 5, maybe he deserves the chance. But do I just take him or do I give him a second date? No, I think they'd be fine. Okay, so he's a pro snooker player, and they line up horoscopically. Very good. There'll be 2 ticks of attraction. What made me think him originally was he likes designer labels, whereas her guilty pleasure is Diamante accessories. That should line up. And we have the 3 for 3 going so far, so let's try and make it a 5 for 5. If we can, I'll set them up. If not, maybe I'll find out his guilty pleasure. If that doesn't help, then I'll do the immediate setup with that other guy. We waited a couple years in between dates for her hair to grow back to its natural black, and it worked out quite well. And hey, are you Xavier? Yeah, you must be Nicole. We are right on time. This is a nice place. Blue eyes, black hair, so good. And we have curly back brown eyes with the pompadour, of course. And something hot with no meat. Is that Tangmyeon? Yeah, okay, so it was here where you can just get the plain noodle soup. So maybe the other restaurant did have something slightly more interesting. I don't see spiciness, so I'm just going to do activity. If you had to choose, would you rather have a home with a high-maintenance garden or a patio with a hot tub? Okay, patio with a hot tub. We just need one more, and these two will be good matches, I'm sure. We've got dinner now, so that, of course, just makes everything much better. There's spiciness, so... well, let's hope. Please don't be romantic. When shopping in department stores, do you head for the home furnishings or the underwear? Oh, underwear, definitely. We are a real hot tamale. And now let's get something from the dessert trolley. Okay, bang goes the waistline. He is lazy, so maybe that will help. Knicker, banana, knicker, banana. I don't need to worry about that. I don't need to worry about that. I don't need to worry about that. Cheese, knicker, banana, cheese. 1, 2, 6. Knicker, banana, cheese. Knicker, banana, cheese. So he wants the cheese board. That might make things a lot better if I can start learning all of them, because that will make that game a lot harder to fail. I don't fail it very often, but I know that it is one that always has the chance, and I don't like that. Tradition is very good to talk about. He will like that. As far as games go, would you rather play a board game or play video games? Video games? No way! That's what I'm doing right now. Oh, the chef! Why? Okay, that's fine. It's fine. Let's see. Let's just hope I can do this well. Okay, it had a texture of lovely creaminess. It was awesomely and artistically well presented. It had an indescribably delicious underbelly. It was engorgingly satisfying. It had an awe-inspiring overtone of celestial imaginings. It had a visionary and playful moistness. It had an amazingly delicious aftertaste. What you gonna do, chef man? You can't handle me. It is getting a little late. Okay, well, let us get out of here. And yeah, I think they're absolutely gorgeous too. How about using me? Yeah, we pushed all the right buttons. Another happy couple indeed. I'm feeling pretty good about this one. And this one is going to be kind of a shorter episode. Normally, if I weren't on a schedule, I'd do one more because we're only at 39 minutes right now. But I've got places to meet and people to go. So let's just read our mail. Look at that. 2 good ones. Chloe Baglow. Yes! Benjamin and I have tied the knot and have only 2 kids. Okay, we both really love stand-up comedy. We're so happy I can easily live with his love of teeny tiny bikinis. The best part is that I was completely honest with him from the get-go. We're now living in wedded bliss and it's all because of you. We've sent a little something to say thanks. The babies are enough, but I'll never turn down a present. Oh, avant-garde glass. That's always what we get also. Jeff Wood Gasket. Hey, very good still. Abigail and I are still together and we got married. We both really enjoy decorating cakes. We're so compatible that I can easily live with her obsession with boy bands. Best thing is I was completely honest with her. We're so happy with the way it's worked. We'll name our first child Kitty, even if it's a boy. We've sent a little something to say thanks. Booyah. Hey, 2 more kids. That's fantastic. Oh no, that's misdemeanor. Never mind. I thought that was Mosh Pit for Men, but that's actually a gift that I don't think I've ever gotten before. So thank you very much. We made some great matches this time. I need to keep this up because that's the way to get this series like kickstarted. Because now we're up to 34 kids. That's only 16 more. Best case scenario, that's like 4 more matches. Because I want to say 5 might be the most they can have. That just seems like a good number. Like maybe from 1 to 5. Maybe it's even 2 to 5. But I'd say we need 4 more good matches. And honestly, there's a chance that we had 1 or 2 coming up in the next episode. Now, I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch, but I'm feeling pretty darn good about this. I'm supposed to remind you to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Until next time on Kitty Powers Matchmaker, our quest for all the achievements. I forgot to poke people again. I'll get there when I need to get there, but I've still got to worry about Steam friends also. Goodbye.